Hello and welcome. Right, we're down at the shop where we left it last time. We've got I did say I wanted a pallet. I'm going to grab a couple of pallets of fertilisers because we seem to really get through it. I always thought 5 tons was an awful lot, would last a while. Herbicide, yeah, we're going to grab another one of those as well. Even though, oh no, we're not. No, we've got tons of it. We made it ourselves. Definitely, we do not need any more of that. Yeah, definitely a couple of fertiliser pallets. We are getting through this. Like, I mean, I don't think we need it, but yeah, it's so that we don't have to run down to the shop next time we need it. Not because we really desperately need it now. I think lime, we've got plenty. Or is there anything else I needed? I put the bucket on already, although I've not strapped it. And then I thought I'm going to bring you in. Yeah, so I can't remember. Did we want anything? Well, I'm going to be careful because I want to do the chickens today. That's my topmost important thing, and this is gonna, yeah, it doesn't like this really. This is heavy. That's a bit small. My gut is telling me, those instincts that tell you whether you can or you cannot. I'm trying to listen to them. Right. Oh, it's filling the bucket. Yeah, now this is a new thing. It's fill the bucket malarkey. If you're next to something. Yeah, I noticed it on a. You've got to be right next to it. You've got to literally sort of touch it, sort of thing, for it to happen. But again, that's a new feature that's been added. And again, I haven't really looked in changelogs, so yeah, I didn't see what the last version did, so I can't really say what it is or it isn't, or whether it's one of those hidden ones. Oh my life! Literally, yeah, that is. It's a 5 bucket, isn't it? So that is exactly right. But I don't like doing that. That's the whole point. I love pallets, pallets and big bags, because you can stick them on the side of a field. Now, do we need? No, we're buying loose now, aren't we? Right, fantastic. Let's leave this here, and let's get this lot strapped down. In fact, let's do it the other way. That one was already done. They're already done, and that's already done. Smashing, sorted. I'll probably get up to the top and of course realise that I really came down for something completely different and then have to come down again, which was usually the case on Hobo's Hollow when we were. It is true actually that I don't understand why on some Let's Plays I really don't care about coming down to the shop. Hobo's Hollow, I mean, we didn't do it every session, but it was. I didn't do store deliveries at all. It's really weird how it is, like, strange for you to do. Now, yeah, we'll have a look. No, do we need to look at contracts? I want to, yeah, I only do contracts when the farm's struggling a bit and we need to. I always have wanted all my Let's Plays to centre around our farm. Yeah, not somebody else's, or, yeah, and I know, say, different, Mr. Silly P contracts are a massive part of Mr. Silly P's entire game. It's a central theme, but to me it's wasting time that I could be doing things on my farm if I've got things to do. If I haven't, and if there's nothing to do, then contracts are an absolutely fantastic thing. But the fact of the matter is, most of the time in almost all Let's Plays we've got enough to do to keep us going, which is why I very rarely do contracts. Not because I don't like them. I mean, the other thing is to do a massive field for 8,000. Are we on dollars? No, I knew this second I was going to say that I wasn't going to be on. Yeah, I was on Avon Valley last. Going through the Let's Plays quite nicely, actually. Really going through them nicely. Yeah, really good. Sort of seems to be a blink of an eye. And I haven't forgotten Carmlands either. I'm going to get on with that, but I just want to get some traction. And I'm thoroughly loving Ohio Richlands. I am. That it's flowing so well. I would say, if you were to choose home at the minute, I'd have to say Ohio Richlands is my home. Yeah, it's where I feel the most comfortable of all Let's Plays. That's not to say I don't. Agres Balcone, as I say, I'm getting over the wall, as I called it. Yeah, I am more. It's not as nasty to sort of think I'm going to do a session on Agres. It's, yeah, the wall is being knocked down brick by brick. Definitely. Whereas I have no such wall on this. And I say there are problems always. It was just, I think it's like anything. There are too many problems right now. Where do I? No, not going to need to do it. No, let's take this back to the farmyard and stick it to where we did before, which was a good place. I'm liking the fact we've got, oh, that's right, we have, haven't we? Yeah, windrower. And this should be, this is the first Let's Play I've ever really become aware of how sometimes a big windrow is not always an asset. Yeah, I mean, it's actually causing more problems than a little, and it's my favourite, it really is. But yeah, I'm not, it's not, I don't think it's well suited to certain weird shaped fields with things on the edge like this one. It really doesn't suit. I think we're going to switch back to the 6.5 metre on this one, the little one, so I'm glad I didn't get rid of that. I mean, don't get me wrong, I don't know what that slowdown was. Right, let's set the windrow. This, again, it's, yeah, I'm wondering about things like that little jut, whether we hit trees and stuff like that, or sheds or whatever. That's my sort of concern with that, but we shall see. I always think I've not let go of that. It's a very slow release, and that's not a criticism. Yeah, again, it's just a, yeah, I can put up with that. It's a fantastic, really brilliant thing. Now, who are we going to set the windrow? I reckon the John Deere didn't have an out in very much last time, and I think we left that there for a reason. I really do. Definitely think that we left that there as a message to me to say, oi, clean me. Yeah, I know, I'm not going much further. I do wish it'd go away though. I'll just tell you once or twice. I mean, I know, I can read what it says, and I'm not going to go that far. Yeah, I'm enjoying the terrorism. Apart from this, you know, how you've got to, I suppose it's adding an element of realism. It is, I suppose. It's true, like the Estrella, actually. Yeah, that equally is an element of realism. Now then, let's put this away, because we need it anyway. Now, have we done the animals at this time of the day? I would hope so. I really hope so. I know we've got to do them later as well. I would say that looks pretty, yeah, it is broken. Obviously, we've got no milk. Productive is 100%. Food, now, yeah, we've got none at the minute. We need to sort that this session. Yeah, we're going to get the bales up and set the windrow going, and the no, we're going to go loose, I think. And shall I do it? Or no, I'm going to be picking the bales up. Yeah, I've done quite a few sessions now without a time lapse, but it is true what I keep saying though. You get less done. The sessions are a lot more monstrous, which is why I often time lapse quite a bit of work. I think I'm gonna, yeah. I have put the question out there, and I would very much appreciate it if you'd respond to this to see. Yeah, I mean, I've always done time lapses. Do I do too much? Or no, that's, be careful. That's getting quite far back, and it's not equal. Right. Is this? Oh, it does need some fuel though. Oh, wow, that turning circle gets me every time I jump into the tractor. Right. Where did we leave the crone? Was it? I think it was on the other field. I think we had it last across the road. On the other field. Let's go grab that. And we'll set the crone going on the straw field. Yeah. Always forget how slow this is. It is. It's a, yeah. Mind you, I have run entire Let's Plays with the Fendt GT, the old Fendt GT, which had a top speed of 19 miles an hour, and yeah, you sort of get, but I think that's it. It's when you drop back to it, when you've been in a tractor that's 32 or 39. I mean, the Challenge is my favourite on this because it's 39 miles an hour, so you can literally, really, it's like having a JCB. It's amazing. I love the Fendt 1000 for the same reason. I think it is the 1000. So it's the same Challenger really. It's just, yeah, different brand. Do we set the baler gun as it makes more sense to do baling so that we can? Yeah, I mean, there's always advantages and disadvantages to both baling and loose, isn't there? Really, the fact of the matter is, you've got to concentrate if you're going to do it loose because it's a constant job. Really, it's not hardly worth setting a worker going unless you're close. because the bottom line is you're going to have to yeah, you're gonna have to keep dropping everything and running across. It was a bit like the other. There was a couple of sessions ago that I had a job, and it was like, oh, I never settled into anything because I was like emptying the harvest, running across here, doing that. You know, it's sometimes that's not the best way to do it. It's sometimes better to just do a job and finish it. But then it depends if the workers are doing it. I mean, actually, I also thought the self-unload. I've got to be honest. Yeah, I mean, I've tried a lot of headers with that, and it's. I think its self-unload has got worse. It used to be really good. I think on the first one, it was Cavalier Roy's, one of Cavalier Roy's map, and it was a Trojan at unloading. It really was brilliant. And then I went for the bigger header, and I've always tried to go for the bigger header and hope that perhaps the programming would get better or whatever, and that in time it would be sorted. But actually, if anything, I think it's got worse to the extent that I'm almost not tempted to use the case anymore, and actually to go to something like slightly dearer, like the Deutz or the Dominator's better. I've got to be honest. Yeah, it is. The original Dominator by Giants that they released is really good at unload, whereas that's not. I know it's a smaller tank, but it's that self-unload feature. If you're using course plate, it really is. I mean, there's a lot of John Deeres I won't touch for the same reason. Yeah, the fantastic harvesters, but you've got to do it all yourself. In fact, there was one, I can't remember whether it was the S700 or S600. It was so terrible. We had it on Western Wiles. I've had it on 2 or 3 Let's Plays. Never self-unloads. Once in 30 times it'll do it, and then it'll just sit there forever. Or that does even weirder things, where it was like not doing the job properly as well. It was doing strange things. So in the end I took it out because you just can't have that now. Have I don't know. I won't have done this. And this is field, I believe 7, but I'm just going to check. Yeah, it is. Field 7. No, we've not got a 19 metre, so we need to make one. And this is a strange shape as well, although this is bigger. So I don't think this is going to be too weird. When it's really narrow, it's that weird little jutty out bit that I'm worried about. Whether the crone, I think we definitely need at least 2 headlands. I'd like to do 3, even if there's only a little bit in the middle, but we'll try. It depends if there's enough room. 1, 2, 3, there is. We might get away with that as being the very first field that we have. Oh, I hate that when it does that. I caught my gamepad. I completely lost the thing. Can I just say save position? I think I can. The course is still active. So 19 metres. Well, we shall see if we pull the lines up. I would imagine. If we, yeah, that's quite happy with that. Fantastic. Let's set that going. And we have some. That's right. We wanted the stuff taken off that. No, we want the stuff taken off the other one, because this is really the proper thing for that, isn't it? That's what we were doing. Right, we need to go across the road then. We would need no, that's across the road already. Shall we borrow? I think the challenge is already, but we need transport. So let's grab you. Yeah, I like you. And this is, yeah, 26 miles an hour is what I class as a normal speed. It is. Many a Let's Play where I've had the Case 7250 Pro, and that's been my lead tractor. I mean, Hobos Hollow, it was my lead for almost all of the Let's Play, the most powerful tractor we had, and until quite late on when we got what I think actually one of the cases we've got here. It might have been a slightly lower model, but it was no, I think it was roughly the same as we've got. I think it was a 345 horsepower, so it may have been one of the low-end Axions, not the high-end, but it was, yeah, it was fantastic. But until then, the K7250 was our lead tractor on that Let's Play. I don't know what my point was, but no, it was 26 miles an hour was the point, really. It was, yeah, I can quite cope with that. When it starts to go 19 and 15, like for the Fiats, which I haven't got in the game at the minute because they keep on doing this weird slowdown thing. Now then, do we... Yeah, we need this trailer for the baling. So then, let's stick this on the side. if we chose to sell, we could sell right there, but I'm not selling grass bales, that's horrible. Right, so we need to, yeah, this is why we brought this across. Let's start the engines of these two. And we shall use the different ones at different times. Yeah, let's grab the bags off if we can. It's a bit messy when you have to use it like this, and yeah, but it's, I suppose we could try to go through the eyelets, really. It does allow you to do so, but wait till it'll be one set at a time, I would say. Oh, okay. No, I wasn't going to do that, but being as you've done that now, yeah. I suppose that is one way to do it. I suppose it's not terribly messy, really, but it's not really what I was aiming for, truthfully. Yeah, now this is one time when I really miss the big bag handler. Yeah, truthfully do. Right, let's start the Tatra as well. That can go in the middle of the field. Yeah, I do like this, the fact that you can grab things with straps but not strap the ooh, be careful. Yeah, well, you don't have to strap the flatbed. That's quite amazing. I'm not used to that, and yeah, it'll be a nice place to be. Fantastic. Job is a good one. Your job is done. Special front loader. Right, oh, be careful. I don't want to scrape that lot into the corner or anything silly. Right, stick this in the middle. There's not many because they're big. Right, okay then. I am going to go into a time-lapse though. Yeah, I'm going to say my words because we have got quite a lot of bale into it. Now, how is the... Yeah, let's have a look across the road. Has that got caught? No, so far, so good. And it has got 3 headlands, so it should be all right, really. It's just going round and around. My favourite. Right, let's put those down and say my words. Is it going to take me long enough to do a time-lapse, really, for these few bales? No, but yeah, but it will across the road. That is true. Yeah, it is true. So I am going to say my words. I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. Yeah, and I just thought about this. I actually did say I was going to set the baler across that side and I was going to do loose over this side. So yeah, that's no, not having a weird moment. I'm like just thinking, yeah, no, we did say, and that's not staying in there. Well, it will fit in there. And I was thinking it's the only shed that would fit in, but it's really not good. It truthfully isn't. Yeah. Right, let's get this done. And there we were, done. Yeah, bad day at the office, definitely. Bad day at the office. Yeah, I'm tired, and you can tell, boy, oh boy, what a palaver. Yeah, it's weird how things just don't obey you when you're tired. Still, we got there in the end. I did not let it deter me. Let's fold those away. Yeah, smashing session, actually. Yeah, really enjoyed that. Now, I do realise, I've thought about this as well while I was busy, and I was thinking about realism. Can you put lime? I know you can in the game. Now, I can go over that with the white boss, with the narrows, or when I switch them back. And I can lime those, but wouldn't it burn the plant? So do you know something? Fertiliser, likewise, can you apply that afterwards? I would have thought fertiliser you could, because the spray fields after that they've grown, so... Yeah, I'm not sure about the pellets, but I mean, I know for a fact sprayers do sort of do that. I've seen sort of sprayers do it in the UK, or are they herbicide and are not spraying? I don't know, but we'll take that as a yes, but we're not going to lime, not this time. So we're going to lose a bit of a bonus on the liming of that field, but I am quickly, on this session, I'm going to swap the white boss wheels over now, over the other side. Yeah, it is. It's been a long enough session. I will do that next time. I might get it ready off camera, just like literally fill that bit of fertiliser that we got on here. Yeah, now that's the point. Isn't the fertiliser we bought 2 things on the trailer over here? Yes, it is, and some of it's in the bucket. Of course it is. That's right. Oh, aren't we forgetting something? Aren't we forgetting that 180 something tons as well as what we stuck in there? I'm really well chuffed with the amount of straw we've got off here. So that's another thing. Got that slurry at the cow place. Did I grab that out this time, or was it one of those jobs I said I was going to do? You can't tell, can you? Right, what last thing we're going to do is we're going to go and check that. So otherwise I'm going to get... Oh wow, 216 tons. Yeah, we'll have a look how well we did on that. I always do like to show you that, how well we did, because otherwise it seems a bit pointless that I've dragged you along on my travels to show you how well we're doing, and then I don't show you how well we're doing. Yeah, the Metzer, I realise it doesn't like the additional straw mod. So being as the additional straw mod is almost an integral part, all the Metzer has been like a mass. It was Lapacha, Estancia Lapacha is the one that I keep forgetting its name. That's the one where this dropped. It's an awful long time, but that's well over a year ago that I did that particular Let's Play. So being as it is that old, I'm gonna have to get shut of it. Not because I don't like the mod, but because we always play with additional straw mods. So if something doesn't work with it, it's sort of really bit of a... Yeah, a bit of a we can't play with it. It's, you know what I mean. It's a major aspect to what we do, and if something's not going to play with that, then I'm going to untick it and not bring it along with me, because it's just, yeah, I can't have bits of equipment that are only going to do something or not another thing. You know, with us playing with that mod, it is really important. But now he says, do you know, rush. Let's have a look at how we did, like we just said. So we've got 196 tonnes of grass from the 2 fields and 357 tonnes of straw from that. So that is absolutely amazing, it is. So that's going to go over. Let's just quickly check. Yeah, I want to make sure, yeah, the straw silage and the silage digestate. Now, how much water have we got left? Because that is important. 52 tonnes, right, okay, well that we have got to do something about. Yeah, we can't leave that really. Now then, where is the... I always forget how slow that is. Not that it's just, yeah, me rushing as always. Now, that is a point. Right, let's do a twofold thing. We're going to go across the road. We're going to go and see if the slurry is there. And we're going to take the tanker in case I'm right. Yeah, the Metzer... I think what I'm going to do... Oh, we bought the trailer though, didn't we? We can use it for just the grass, but because the grass fields are separated, I think I'd sooner... What we might do is do a straight swap for the John Deere made by Or do we treat ourselves to a straight swap for? Because it is about work. In fact, yeah, we'll do it properly. I'm not going to do any straight swaps. It's not like we haven't got the money. What I'm going to do is, no matter what, the Mets I'm going to sell. I am going to untuck it going forwards, but I'm going to sell that and the trailer. And we're going to buy the forage one. Well, that's only available for me, though. It's true. Yeah, I want to do the John Deere one, the Pepe 978 one. That does support, yeah, worker support as well. It's got its faults as well. But I think I said this on Silver Run. The faults I can live with, the faults I know about, and they're not terrible. Yeah, it'll literally. It's almost like the TARDIS in so much as it's got like a secret storage place that basically it loses. If you let a worker go, he'll empty an entire field full of whatever forage you're doing. And oh no, we didn't actually. Wow, yeah. So I'm glad we did do this. Yeah, it'll empty. If you've got 200 tons of straw and you've got a 40-ton trailer, it'll put 40 tons in your trailer and it'll lose the rest. So 160 tons of straw, it'll waste if you don't. I waste a lot of it, but I know what. Now then, how much have we got left? 14 tons. One of these days we're going to have an additional set of slurry to do, but for now we'll run this across. Any excess, although I think we're out of the excess. I think we've done that now. Yeah, I think we've. Oh no, I don't know actually. I'm not sure. Let's try and get this right in time. I want to get this so that we can get out at the right angle all the time. I've got to get my pull-ins and pull-outs like any farmer that did do this thing day in day out. You get used to your angles, you get used to the yard, and we can actually get this sorted. So let's take this across the road. I'm going to grab at least one set. I might do a couple more off camera because it's not like, you know, I mean, it's the water is free, so I'll just do that off camera because that is low and we're not going to be able to do too much more. Manure. Yeah, we need to match it with manure, don't we? And as I said, I don't mind buying it at the minute because we should be getting both manure and slurry from that. I mean, yeah, it's a weird one because it's obviously we're getting more slurry to compensate for the fact we're not getting manure, but we should be getting manure. So I will allow the buying of it because it's still costing me money. I know it's not. Right then, which one do we want? It's the other one. Yeah, this one here. Yeah, so I think what we'll do is we'll get rid of the Metza and we'll grab the isn't there any more that do the same? I don't think there is. I think the Pepe. Have a look. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's under forage harvester headers. I mean, there is that one, the Lakotech, which does all of the forage and will pick up. That's harvest. It says though, harvest, not pick up. So, yeah, but you don't harvest straw. So that to me suggests it picks it up. But it's an awful lot to pay if it doesn't work out and I'm wrong. Whereas the Pepe 978 one, I should show you. That one there, the John Deere 3765 is amazing, yeah. This self-propelled harvester collects grass, straw or hay. Collects. Yeah, the clue is in the... it says harvest, doesn't it? All of these. Yeah, these are the two. Don't know whether to... I'd like to... don't think I've ever used the Lakotech. I don't think I have. The Mex again. Harvest. Doesn't say straw. I made that mistake with that. The Mex 6, likewise, I think I've done that once as well. And again, it does not show straw. So, yeah, it really is the only one we've got that can truly do that. Unless we're willing to... I would like to feature it, if I'm honest. I'd like to try that. But then to see if it does, and also if it's worker friendly. If we leased it, how much would leasing it? Additional extinguisher. What? Oh right, okay. Silage additive. Xerion 5000. Standard. Right. Do we lease it? We've got no straw at the minute. It's true. It is true. Oh, we are obviously completely filled with our 100 tons of that. We must be. where we are actually. So we're going to stick the rest, the surplus, into the BGA, because that does accept it. Oh, we didn't grab that and put it in our... yeah, that's true. I remember we said we were going to do the... also, we said we were going to do chickens, but this has been a monster session. I think I'm going to do that next session. Am I dragging something? No. I may have been scraping the 70 tonner. May have been. Right, so we should stick that in there. So we're going to... oh, that is a point. Do we have that switched on? I think we did. I think we switched it on a couple of sessions ago, if I remember rightly. So we want... yeah, we did. I thought we had. So yeah, we've got the slurry going in. Up 75 tonnes of that. We've got the manure and slurry. Have we got any manure left? Oh, we have actually. We don't need to worry about that. We did. I think we did put it in this morning, and we're basically... yeah, we're getting a lot of slurry, and it's compensating for the manure. I know we've not got any straw in there, but we've seen it didn't matter if I put straw in there or not. It really didn't. So, water... that's... yeah, we need to stick some more water in there, and we need to stick some water in... yeah, okay. Let's grab some water on camera. We will do the chickens. I know this session, but it is this month. I know it's not quite what I sort of said, but yeah, sometimes things don't quite work out. I've got to be honest, I was planning on using the Metzer. I really was. Do we sell that and the trailer off camera, on camera? We could do. Let's see what value we're going to get from it. Yeah, I'm annoyed about doing this. I am. It doesn't go against the grain, but really... yeah, we could get a little bit more if we went to the shop. We could, it's true, but do you know something? Let's just get it done. Yeah, we're going to get next to nothing from this. That's the thing that does annoy me. So obviously the only... oh, wow, what a depreciation. Wow, okay. Let's get the one that I said. No, we're not. We are gonna test. I'd like to test that other one next time we have straw or grass to see if it's worker friendly or... right, we want... now, do we want any in there? Yes, we do. Yeah, for the grass. Yeah, for the BJ. We're doing the silage digestate one, aren't we? So we need lots and lots of water in there. Right, I'm going to do a couple more of these off camera. So if I show you what we've got for now, I know I just did, but just so as we know what we're expecting to see next time, I do like to be. So silage digestate, we've got 77, no we had, let's have a look. Let's get that one load in so we know what we're dealing with, and then, well, that does it matter, because I could put 6 in if really, no it doesn't, does it? I'm being silly now. So all that remains to be said for this particular session is I truly do hope that you stick with me on this, what I'm finding a very, very exciting session. I will do that fertilising on that field, but I agree, I think lime is a lime burn. It is one of those things that you wouldn't do. I remember Mr. CDP saying something a few... I watched one of his sessions a few days ago, and I remember him saying about lime, and I was thinking, yeah, you're right. Actually, you can't. I mean, you wouldn't burn. You wouldn't do it with crop in the ground, really. So if I'm trying to play realistically, I've got to take things like that into consideration. Say the fertilising does get done. Not sure about the pellets, but I'm going to play that until either one of you tells me or I found out that you don't do that. Yeah, I mean, try to do my research. I'm trying to do actually quite a lot more for the crop rotation and things like that to try and go into far greater depth than I've ever gone to before for realism. Yeah, I mean, I do as much as is possible through game mechanics. I do like to sort of try to enhance the game and go as realistically as possible. Farming simulator, yeah, no, I mean, and it is a game, so you don't have to play it that way. I'm not trying to be, yeah, I mean, I certainly for one try my best within game mechanics, but yeah, even I tweak things around the edge a little bit, definitely. Anyway, yes, I said I was going, so I am. So yes, I'm going to say goodbye for now.